I mean, sun sign astrology works well enough. I wouldn't
Mhm.
pin my life on it, but people need a context for what's happening, particularly at the moment. There is nothing worse than chaos and uncertainty, and no handrails, as it were. So astrology can offer those handrails.
Yes, it's true. I mean, I do think that, certainly astrology gives you, first of all, context, a wider context in which to put your own situation or what's happening in the world and to see iterations of it in the past. And also, it gives a sense of meaning, I think. And almost anything is bearable if
Mm.
you feel as though the experience has meaning.
Yeah. Well, I think that's true. And if you, I mean, the book you mentioned at the beginning, it changed my life, that book, because doing the research for it, if you look at the recurring patterns over the last 2,000 years of history where astrology coincided with major events, it gives you something to hang on to when you get to the present time of turmoil, because you can see in the past where it moved on, it made things better, it made things worse, but life always moves on. It never gets stuck in the one place. And I think the problem at the moment is everybody thinks it's the worst time ever in the history of the universe, and we're going to be here for the rest of our lives, kind of thing. And it's not true. We are shifting on.
Yes, I think that's very true. And I think it's, partially due to the sort of siloing, sort of cystic effect of social media, which does, I think it's induced a little bit of myopia, the perma crisis, that this is the worst thing that's ever happened, ever in the history. And yes, I think astrology helps to give perspective.
I think it breeds hysteria, and the mainstream media don't help because they've started to go left and right. When I started as a journalist, as I'm sure was true with you, it
Mhm.
wasn't professional to have political
Mm.
opinions. The journalists were the outsiders, the ones who were detached, who could see a situation in terms of balance. But that's all gone now. And of course, a lot of people only ever get their news off social media. I can't imagine why, but it gives you little echo chambers of things that prop up your own
Yes.
delusions and biases, and that is not helpful. You need to read right across and be open minded. But people have lost this capacity to be open minded, which means admitting mistakes. It means looking at situations and saying both sides are wrong and both sides may
Yes.
be right as well. So it's about complexity.
Yes, that is true. And again, I think polarization is another side effect of social media and the algorithms that amplify very extreme viewpoints.
Mm.
And so people have learned that those get more airtime, they get more clicks, they get more engagement. And you're right, what it has done is it's polarized